Never before did I think I'd be making a video of myself cleaning, but here we are.
Let's start this episode with one big question. Why do I drink? Like almost everyone on the planet, I grew up around alcohol. It was always portrayed as fun and mature on TV and in movies, and outside of that it was super normalized by the adults around me. It was just understood that when you hit adulthood, you finally got to drink. I had my first real drinking experience one weekend when I was 17. It was at a small house party with a handful of friends. I really felt like I had reached a new level of maturity, and it was awesome. It's not like we always drank after that. It was basically a one-time thing. In fact, I think it was several months until the next time we partied. Maybe it was that first hangover, but for me, drinking would happen sporadically and was really something I could take or leave. It wasn't until my first breakup that I fell heavily into alcohol. I was about 22 at the time, and I was downing a full bottle of Captain Morgan Spice Rum, my poison, getting up hungover and going back to work only to come home and repeat the process. Eventually I pulled out of it, but stuck to the weekend warrior life. From rock band nights to pub crawling, I was binging while partying every weekend, no exception. At around the age of 24, drinking would completely take over. It had worked its way into every aspect of my life.
Batteries are too cold.
I lived in what became known as the party house and joined a band with a group of my friends playing melodic death metal. This, of course, meant drinking every day while writing and recording music, and drinking the hardest on weekends when we threw the doors open and welcomed anyone who wanted to come in and get drunk with us. We even started recording other bands out of our basement and later on, garage. Life was fun, and the only responsibility I had was to the job that I somehow managed to keep under control for the most part. This would be my life for several years to follow. At 27, I became a dad. This led to the beginning of my rocky journey on the road to sobriety. Been a long and arduous road of repeated trial and failure. I was able to go 1 month and backslid, 3 months off and years back on. No matter how far I got, boredom and depression were always waiting to pull me back to the 15-pack. The band life was behind me, and the party house was no more. I was married, had kids, and drank almost daily at home, playing video games, recording podcasts, and every now and then trying to sort my life out. Now I'm looking forward to having all those late nights behind me. No more loss of ambition and drive, being unreliable at work and at home, not to mention the expense of it all. I don't want to keep falling behind on bills and scrambling and juggling to catch up, which only feeds the feelings of hopelessness and dread.
I'm dusty. I'm cold. But I'm making some progress.
I'm tired of being in poor shape, having a fatty liver, extremely low self-esteem and self-worth. Give me ambition, energy, financial stability, and some cash in my pocket any day.
I need to invest in some serious dust extraction.
My past attempts at staying sober have been unsuccessful, but I'm hoping that with the help of my coach, counselor, sponsor, whatever, ChatGPT is great for this, trust me, and my commitment to this channel, this time I can keep that monkey off my back for good. That feels like as good a place to stop as any on my personal history. Consider this my channel's origin story episode. Speaking of the channel, my plan isn't to just drone on about my past or problems over videos of me cleaning. I will start uploading project videos very soon, especially as the weather warms up or I get a real heater and can spend more than a few minutes at a time in the shop.
I don't know, I'm pretty happy with that for now. I think that's as good as anywhere to call it a day. Probably make the second half of this cleaning video my next one.
If you made it all the way through to the end, thanks so much for watching. Until next time.